If I could sit across from my 18 years old self just once, I wouldn't yell. I wouldn't lecture. I would just talk like a big brother, like a man who's been through fire and wants to save you from burning in the same places. On July 10th, I turned 35 years old. And out of nowhere, it hit me. Damn, I never thought I would get here. I didn't come from comfort at all. I grew up in a small town in Brazil. We didn't have much. Everything felt heavy. Like my dreams were too big and the opportunities way too far. But I always felt this itchy. That life had to be more than just bills, chores, and waiting for the weekend. So, if I had one shot to speak to that younger version of me, or to someone like you, standing where I once stood, these are the 20 lessons I would share. Not just tips, not surface level advice, but the real stuff, the hits, the regrets, everything. So stick around. This might be the most important video you have watched all year. Let's get into it. Number 1, you don't start as a king. You start as a pawn. When I first got into YouTube, filmmaking business, I didn't want to be a beginner. But greatness doesn't come from trying to be seen. It comes from being willing to be invisible while you work. And that's what being a pawn is. You move slow. You are underestimated. But if you play right, you become the most dangerous piece on the board. Lesson number 2, visualize your future every single day. I used to print pictures of my dream life and I taped them on my walls, in the mirror. It looked silly. Yeah, you looked at it like, whoa, cheesy, you know? But every day, those images burned a new identity into my brain. And slowly my actions started aligning with that future. You can hit a target you never looked at. Make your future visible. Lesson number 3, give yourself a long runway. Most teens want it fast. I totally get it. But overnight success is a lie. Everything great takes time. I gave myself 10 years or more to master filmmaking. When you give yourself permission to be patient, you stop panicking and start growing. Lesson number 4, practice Stoicism. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. You'll be misunderstood, you get rejected, you will feel overlooked. But here's the truth, you can't control them. You can only control your focus, your attitude, your discipline. That's real power. Number 5, small habits compound into big success. Want a better body? Eat one clean meal. Want better opportunities? Show up on time, every time. Success isn't one big action. It's boring consistency that nobody claps for until they do. Lesson number 6, don't focus on motivation. Focus on your system. Motivation is a spark, but systems are firewood. I used to wait to feel ready to create. Now I have routines that carry me even when I feel like trash, because I do feel. Do you think it's all beautiful? Make it easier to win. Don't rely on willpower. Lesson number 7, take care of your body now. I don't care who you are. You only get one. Don't wait until your knees hurt. Start training, sleep well, cut the junk. The body builds the brain. Number 8, learn to manage your money early. Start tracking what you spend, learn to budget, cut stupid purchases, invest a little, maybe a lot. Most adults, they don't do this. If you start now, you never feel broke. I promise you, you will feel in control. Study how money really works. That changed my life. Learn about Bitcoin, about inflation, about how your bank makes money off your ignorance. If school won't teach you this, go to YouTube, read books. And why they don't teach you? Have you thought about that? Because one day, knowing this could mean the difference between freedom and stress. Lesson number 10, learn, apply, repeat. Reading is good, but action is better. If you watch 100 hours of self-help, but don't apply anything, you are just entertaining yourself. Try things, fail, adapt. That's where confidence comes from. Be okay with being alone. Growth will cost you your old circle. I promise you will. Sometimes the people closest to you won't support you. Not out of hate, but out of fear. They want you to be good, but they don't want you to be better than them. Learn to be your own source of validation. Solitude sharpens you. Outgrowing people is part of the process. You're going to lose friends, and it will hurt. But if you keep dimming your light to stay small, you will betray your future. You can love people and still walk away. Don't chase short-term pleasure at a cost of long-term power. Skip the party, skip the fast fashion. Invest in books, tools, mentorships. Delay gratification. That's how adults get rich. Lesson number 14, learn to say no. Every yes to distractions is a no to your dream. Start saying no to things that don't align with your mission. The people who win aren't more talented. They are just more selective. Lesson 15. Intrinsic motivation is unbeatable. You can win long term if you only work for likes. Discover your deeper why. Finding things that make you curious, excited, obsessive. Passion, purpose, autonomy, and mastery equals fuel that doesn't run out. It's not a motivation. It's a system. Lesson 16. Build skills that match your future. That's why I always say you need to know your direction. You can't see the sunset if you are running to the east. Direction is more important than speed. Start learning things that compound. Copywriting, coding, public speaking, video editing, fitness, sales, whatever it is. These aren't school subjects. They are freedom skills. One day, they will feed you. Lesson 17. The process is the reward. Stop only celebrating results. Celebrate reps, celebrate effort. Yeah, I went to the gym, yes. Even though it doesn't show results, but celebrate showing up when you don't want to. If you fall in love with the process, success becomes inevitable. Lesson 18, document everything. Take pictures, record yourself, not for clout, for memory. One day, I promise you, you will look back and you're gonna realize, I've come so far. Your growth deserves to be remembered. Lesson 19, mistakes are part of the sculpting process. Every mistake is a chisel stroke carving you into who you are becoming. Don't run from failure. Study, laugh at it, use it. That scar, it's a part of your story. And lesson 20, build a relationship with your creator. Call it God, the universe, your higher self. Just don't do life alone. Faith gives you roots when life rips everything else away. When I stopped leaning on my strength and started trusting something higher, I finally felt grounded. This isn't just a video. This is my handshake to your future. Now, go become someone you're proud of.